How you not doing, my people? Welcome back. This is my boy Adam's Link. I hope so you're day okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. My question this morning is, when will Nigeria stop facing this kind of humiliation? About 103 Nigerians were recently deported from Turkey. And if you will see their face, they were all looking confused. Like, how did we get here? They were all looking confused. Make me wonder, were they drugged and they slept off, and before you know it, they found themselves in Niger? According to a Punch newspaper, they said the deportees landed at the pilgrims wings of the airport at 6:45 p.m. on the Southwind Airport airline flight with the registered number TCG ROB. They were received by various government agencies, including the National Emergency Management Agency, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, the Department of the State Service, and the military. The deportees alleged that they were unfairly treated and detained for over 11 months in Turkey before being deported. They called on the Nigerian government to intervene and recover their seized valuables. As of the time of writing this report, the reason for their deportation isn't clear. That is why in this abroad, you will see a lot of materials, a lot of equipment that are good in trash. All those things you see, television, because there are specific places they trash those things that are good, usually for this kind of people. These people, they have deported now for over 11 months. Some of them may have even had properties over there. Some of them have equipment like television, fridge, clothes, certain laptops and everything in their apartment. But because they were detained and deported, they can't recover their properties. When you think about deportation, the first thing you think is about, maybe the person go do some illegality or robbed, or maybe the person papers not complete and all this kind of stuff. But sometimes it's not usually like that. Sometimes you will have all your papers and everything, and because of stigma, they are stigmatizing you. You just be walking in the street and they'll just pick you. And if they pick you, you don't even know how to react, because these are foreign police. You will talk from now till tomorrow. They'll just see you as a criminal. They'll just see you as a fraudster because you are black. And if you come to see you are from Nigeria, boom, you don't finish with that. Usually, most of all these people are innocent. They have their paper, at least if not citizenship, but they have their paper to stay in Turkey for more than 2 years. Most of them. Because you check them, some of them were crying. Some of them were confused, like how? African leaders need to do better. African leaders need to do better. Honestly, let's be honest. African leaders need to do better. This is the kind of story that usually really breaks my heart. Deporting. All those kind of news don't really speak well about our own country. They allow every other country to see us like rubbish. Deporting. Come on, man. So I don't know how they are going to recover their properties, how they are going to reach out to the government. It's already hard to even recover your property in Nigeria. Talk more of recovering your property outside Nigeria. 11 months in prison before deportation without being tried. 11 months in prison before deportation. "11 months in prison before being deported." Abana, that is too long. I see, honestly, the government need to do something about it. Africa need to sit up. Let's be honest. Africa need to sit up. They really need to sit up. Everybody just want to come back. Our leaders are not okay, honestly. Our leaders are not, they are just extremely wicked. They do not have love for their citizens. I'm not talking about Nigeria alone. I'm talking about Africa. This is all Africa. Just check what is happening in Kenya. Huh? You see what is happening in Kenya now. And if you check the recent policies of some Africa countries, you see they are kind of like really, really careful. Because Kenya Uprise was kind of like a eye opener for a lot of Africa countries. Eye opener for a lot of Africa countries. I don't know how they're going to do it, but we keep seeing what is happening in Kenya, and honestly, I'm being inspired. I am being inspired in a way. I do not want to carry arms. I do not want to destroy any property. I don't wish that on anyone. I don't wish it on any of us to go and be destroying properties. But from unity, coming together, I think we can demand for better life from our government, from our leaders. I don't know why our leaders just have to wait until it gets out of hand before reacting. I don't know. I don't know why they had to wait until the situation gets out of hand before reacting. Over the years, they have shown us that if we keep quiet, if we do things according to the law, like just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, talking doesn't really work. That's the only thing they are proving to us. Talking doesn't really work until it gets out of hands. That you guys, and even if it gets out of hands, they will still not realize that, oh, this is the reason why this thing is getting out of hand. So we really need to come back and retrace our step back and work for the people. Because obviously in Africa, mostly in Africa, and also in many white countries as well. Many. We have seen the table turn. It's not the leaders serving the masses, but the other way around. It's the masses serving the leaders. Democracy, there's those people that wrote that leaders are meant to serve the people. I honestly think that is not what they are practicing, because obviously you can see now, we are the one working and giving them to take care of themselves and their family. Yeah, we are serving them. We are slaves. We are the ones serving them, not them serving us. Honestly, you can see it. We are the ones serving them. We are the one putting food on their table. We clean their clothes. We buy them clothes. We buy them private jets. We do this for them, do that for them. But what are they doing for us? What are they doing for us? What is it that you feel they are doing for us? Nothing. Nothing. Well, guys, every African leaders need to sit so that we will retain our respect. Retain our respect. Now, Nigerians, how many Nigerians were deported? Just deported after spending 11 months in jail. And our federal government never knew about Nigerian citizens, as many as 103, spending 11 months in jail. Or maybe it was arranged between the Turkish government and the Nigeria government. Maybe it was arranged. Maybe it was arranged, okay, we have so numbers of people in our prison. We want to bring them back to you. And the federal government said, okay, yeah. So they signed an agreement and they repatriated them back. But questions should be asked. Each and every person, how were they deported? What happened? What were the, what was the cases? What were the cases? And what, to know if their paper has expired, if they are still working in the country illegally. It's understanding that you're deporting people, but keeping them for months in jail 11 months, almost a year. That is unlawful, man. That is unlawful. That is very, very, very unlawful. It's quite unfortunate. Nobody wants to go to abroad and get deported. Even if that person is staying illegally. Even if that person don't have papers, nobody wants to get deported at all. Nobody wants to hear anything like deportation. At all. So it's not easy for them, guys. I know how it feels. It's not easy. They should just take it with heart and just move past it. Just move past it.